Animals will always be more than just pets. They're sometimes heroes. From a dog saving his poor owner from a robbery to animals putting their lives on the line to defend those that they love and care for. These are hero animals that saved human lives. But first, meet Nicky, the Doberman, who's basically a real-life superhero's sidekick. When armed robbers confronted their owner, De Jager, outside his home in South Africa, these dogs went into super dog mode. The two dogs, Nicky and Duel, fought off the robber. One of them even took a bullet for her heroism and needed stitches. Next, this baby decided to get a little too friendly with a goat. It was cute at first, until it wasn't. This baby was enjoying her sunny afternoon, maybe even trying to play with the goat, but he wasn't having any of it. The goat, seemingly out of nowhere, began butting its head against the baby's fragile form, sending her tiny hands waving in distress. But just as it was getting out of hand, the family dog came to her rescue. And in a bid to tell the goat, pick on someone your own size, the dog quickly gave the goat the chase of its life, barking furiously and sending the goat running for cover. They did say dogs are our best friends because they are again coming to the rescue of a human. When a sneaky fox tried to raid an owner's chicken coop, these two furry heroes sprang into action, like Batman and Robin saving the day in a flash, in an awesome chase scene. The fox thought it was sly, but these dogs were on it like glue, hot on its heels like a pair of Louboutin-clad detectives on the hunt for clues. The chase was on, and the fox was forced to jump over the fence like an Olympian. But these dogs were the real MVPs, proving that when it comes to protecting their turf, they're the top dogs in town. But not all heroes fight off enemies. Sometimes all you need is a warm embrace to save the day. A cat sensed her human's distress and sprang into action, offering comfort and solace. As the woman sat alone, tears streaming down her face, her loyal companion detected the subtlest hint of sorrow and knew exactly what to do. The cat jumps onto her human's lap and gives her a big hug. As you can see, the woman notices the cat's cuddles and it makes her feel better. This sweet moment shows that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes all it takes is a little kindness to make a big difference. But talk about paying it forward. This chimpanzee in Cameroon took the phrase, "one good turn deserves another," to a whole new level. So here's what went down. A photographer was hanging out with a chimpanzee in Cameroon when the chimp gestured for her to help get a drink of water. The photographer obliged, and the chimpanzee was super grateful. How grateful, you might ask? Well, the chimp was so stoked that it decided to return the favor by washing the photographer's hands. Like, could you even imagine? Okay, let's talk about doggy devotion on a whole nother level. Remember that epic John Wick scene where the dog goes full-on beast mode to protect Halle Berry? Well, real life just got a whole lot more cinematic because a Great Dane called Dubai in Oklahoma City just pulled off a similar stunt. When a stranger tried to sneak into Tracy McCoy's home, Dubai was all like, buddy, not on my watch. The suspect thought he could pet his way past the dog, but as soon as Tracy screamed, Dubai's demeanor changed from chill to beast mode, and he chased the intruder out of the house. Tracy and her son Nathaniel were shaken but safe, and thanks to Dubai's bravery, we're positive this dog deserves a statue, or at least a belly rub. But save some of that belly rub for this next dog. The dog raced alongside an ambulance carrying its sick owner, refusing to give up. Since it was initially denied entry into the ambulance, it persisted, following the vehicle to the hospital and waiting patiently outside until it could be reunited with its beloved owner. Talk about a golden heart. Someone please give this dog a medal. Speaking of medals, this cat also deserves one for this fearless move straight out of a Marvel movie. A heroic cat named Tara saved her 4-year-old owner, Jeremy, from a vicious dog attack in Bakersfield, California. The drama went down from the driveway, where Jeremy was riding his bike when an 8-month-old hybrid dog suddenly appeared out of nowhere, like a canine Ultron. The dog bit his leg and dragged him to the ground. But before things got out of hand, Tara sprang into action like a cat-shaped Avenger shield, unleashing a fierce counterattack that sent the dog running for cover. It was a close call, but thanks to Tara's bravery, Jeremy was saved from the jaws of danger. But this was another close encounter that was stopped thanks to this owner's Pitbull. The Intruder went from trying to steal a TV to chasing a hot dame. Thankfully, the dame's dog was at home and he showed the criminal who the boss really is. Just look at how relentless the Pitbull is with its attack, despite several punches from the criminal. I want this kind of dog ASAP, but I can still do with this puppy, who did what most humans won't have the guts to attempt. Seriously, just watch as this talented pup jumps into action, performing CPR with precision and care. I thought things like this only happened in movies. Incredible. But it's not only on land where animals are saving humans, they're also doing it in the sea. In a stunning reversal of fate, a whale chose compassion over cuisine. This is the story of how a heroic humpback whale saved a diver, Nan Hauser, from a 18-foot tiger shark who was lurking in the sea.
There's a great big tiger shark up there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She had found it weird at first when she noticed that a whale was hanging around her too closely. However, after she made it safely to her boat, the whale swam away. It was then she realized that there had been a shark lurking. Nan felt love and concern and care from the whale and thanked him as he swam off.
I love you too, I do. I love you.
Okay, let's go back to land again. Deep in the heart of the forest where hunters and beasts collide, a hunter found himself in a life-or-death struggle with a ferocious wild boar. But together, the hunter and his dog worked as a team, with the dog continuing to distract the boar while the hunter subdued it. But if you think that was insane, wait till you see what these two dogs did for a sleeping baby. Miley and Moxie, the dynamic dog duo from the Philippines, proved that dogs are truly man's and baby's best friend. These two furry heroes went all out to protect their owner's sleeping baby Sky from a sneaky cobra. One of them, Miley, sadly didn't make it after getting bitten, and the other, Moxie, lost her sight. But their family is beyond proud of their bravery and can't thank them enough for saving baby Sky's life. But while some save lives, some help out with the groceries, saving you the stress.
Better hurry up.
These two literally go wild with excitement whenever their owner returns with the groceries. Here's Katie taking her job very seriously, carefully carrying her prized pepperoni treats to her bed where she can savor them in peace. Speaking of peace, this lady was able to ease her mind because of this dolphin's heroic act.
Oh my god!
A dolphin named Cacique surprised a woman on a vacation in the Bahamas. She had dropped her phone in the ocean, but Cacique quickly slammed down and brought it back up to her. But while dolphins are retrieving phones from underwater, these hounds are retrieving bodies in avalanches.
Stash, a flat coat retriever, could be following the scent of a person in need.
In the French Alps, a team of heroic hounds are learning to locate and rescue people buried in avalanches. Take Stash, for example, a float coat retriever with a nose for adventure and the heart of a hero. Instead of sniffing out treats, Stash is learning to track the scent of someone trapped in the snow.
Dogs are paired with ski patrollers, and in this exercise, Stash is rescuing a pretend victim.
With their ski patrol partners, these dogs are training tirelessly to locate and rescue people in distress. Remember that iconic scene in The Lion King where Simba's dad, Mufasa, saves him from the hyenas? While something similar went down in the wild, a lion, looking like it had gone through the wars and was now injured by the hyenas, was surrounded by a snarling pack of hyenas, just like Scar's minions. But then, out of nowhere, an elephant came charging in like Mufasa, sending the hyenas running for cover. It was a real-life Hakuna Matata moment, where the lion and even the humans present in the car got a second chance at life, all thanks to this unlikely hero. Moving on, animals and humans may not share a common language, but they possess a deeper understanding that transcends words. They say the greatest understanding is often the one that is left unspoken. And as this man spent time with the gentle giant, a profound moment of understanding unfolded. Without needing words, the horse sensed the man's distress and offered solace. The man, in turn, felt seen and understood, as is the case with this remarkable duo. Sometimes all it takes is a silent connection to heal and soothe the heart and soul. But even though you're not seeking comfort, your pet can still lend a helping paw, collecting the mail on your behalf. This dog literally saves you the stress of a trip to the mailbox. And I mean, talk about a positive delivery. Or if you need a break from the grind, your pet also has your back and your neck, and basically every knot and kink in your stressed out body. Just watch how this adorable cat goes to work, giving its owner a 5-star massage after a long day at the office. I mean, who needs spa day when you've got a perfectly talented feline therapist at home? The gentle kneading, the soothing purrs, the expert nuzzling, it's like a mini vacation from the comfort of your couch. So go ahead, trade in your tension for some serious relaxation. Your cat is ready to get to work and melt all your stress away. Also, once in a while, it's great to remember that your friends have your back, or in this case, your whole body. Meet Kamla, a young and most loyal elephant at the Elephant Nature Park in Thailand. She has a very strong friendship with a staffer named Derek and always wants to help him. If she thinks he's in trouble, she'll do everything she can to save him. Watch as Kamla acts as a lifeguard and rescues Derek from a pretend emergency. But sometimes the emergency is real, and even then, some animals still have your back, just like in this next incident. Just before a massive branch came crashing down, the dog sensed danger and dragged her owner to safety, refusing to let go until they were out of harm's way. In a similar display of animal instinct and empathy, a heroic dog surprised this world with this move. When two kids lost their toys in a pond, one went to call for help while the other attempted to get it out. Sitting in the corner was an Alsatian dog who sensed that the child might miss his step and fall into the pond. So it sprang into action and dragged the boy, despite his protest, out of harm's way. But the dog didn't stop there. He also went ahead to help the kids retrieve their toy using a fishing net. Incredible. Up next, imagine returning home to a scene straight out of a horror movie. Walls and doors splattered with blood.
That's what happens, bro. German Shepherd is the best dog you can have.
That's exactly what Tristan Murrin and his family encountered when they arrived at their Richmond, Virginia home. But the gruesome scene told a tale of heroic defense, not violence. Tristan's German Shepherd, Odin, had bravely defended their property against a brazen intruder, leaving the would-be burglar battered and bruised. Tristan's message to the would-be thief was clear: you messed with the wrong dog and the wrong family. Once again, here's a dog coming to the rescue of humans.
You're in danger.
Katie Graham's life was forever changed when she got Bailey, an Australian Shepherd service dog. Katie suffers from postural tachycardia syndrome, a rare condition that causes dizziness and fatigue. But Bailey is always on the lookout, trained to detect Katie's scent when she's about to faint. With quick reactions, he grabs her pills and water from the fridge, saving her life time and time again. Similar to Katie's dog, this woman's trained dog helps cushion her falls during seizures. Whenever this woman's dog notices she's having a seizure, it tries to help her avoid hitting her head on the floor, reducing damage until she regains consciousness. This next hero has a faster response time than Superman. The only thing missing is a cape. In a beautiful display of response to danger, a family dog in Thailand finally got the perfect excuse to chase a cow and save the toddler's life in the process, giving no quarter to the menacing cow that threatened its tiny human friend. But dogs don't just protect, sometimes they also assist you at work. Pretty sure this dog is going to get his owner a raise for helping him work faster.
Make their way uphill, with the truck driver hitting the accelerator to give them an extra push.
But I wonder what these horses are going to get after taking the word horsepower literally. When a semi-truck found itself stuck in the icy driveway of Minnesota, two resourceful horses put their hooves together and towed it out. The horses' mighty strength and steady hooves made quick work of the slippery slope, leaving the truck driver in awe of the heroes,
including the skeptical truck driver.
He was lost for word.
Who knew horsepower was more than just a fancy way to describe engines? These magnificent creatures literally saved the day with their power. No wonder they were able to pull huge carts during the olden days. Moving on, when disaster strikes, every bit of help counts, and one brave dog's heroics proved that.
Oh, the dog's pushing it on now. Oh, brilliant.
Although it was weird that the person recording them showed no help, but no matter that, because little Puck was there to save the day. The floodwaters were rising, but Puck's determination was higher. While her owner was trying to rescue her car in a move that melted hearts and inspired cheers, Puck joined the rescue party. He threw his paws against the car's back and, adding his strength to his owner's, together they muscled the vehicle to safety, serving two women from the flood. It was a triumph of teamwork and a reminder that no matter how little, helping out counts. They say it's not the size of the dog in a fight. Fearlessly defended its home against two bear cubs in Monrovia, California.
This 5-year-old Frenchie wasn't having it Friday afternoon when two bears jumped over this Monrovia gate into her territory.
Despite being vastly outsized, the plucky pup repeatedly chased off the intruders, sending them scrambling over the gate. Even when one bear stood on its hind legs to intimidate, the bulldog refused to back down, showing that its fight was far greater than its size.
The cubs jump back over the gate. A second surveillance camera shows a different angle. The little cubs acting more like big scaredy cats.
In the end, the bears retreated and the dog emerged victorious. Next, if you're tagging a calf, just make sure the mama cow isn't around or you might find yourself in a bit of a stampede. But don't worry, this cowboy's got his secret weapon, who actually has his back covered. While the cowboy was busy tagging the newborn calf, the mama cow came charging over, but the horse stood its ground, refusing to let her get too close. It's like the horse was saying, "Hey lady, chill, my human's just doing his job." Thanks to the horse's protective instincts, the cowboy got out of there with his hide intact. But while the horse protected the cowboy from a feisty mama cow, this dog is keeping a tiny human safe and sound. This adorable dog is taking its job as a baby guardian very seriously. Watch as it keeps a close eye on the little one, making sure they don't crawl outside the door. From baby guardians to hangover heroes, they do it all, don't they? When a drunk man decides to call it a day in the middle of the road, it's never a good scene. But when you meet this loyal pup who's taking its job as designated defender very seriously, you'll melt. The dog was on hand to guard its owner's drunken snooze fest in the middle of the street. It refused to let anyone get close, chasing away even the law enforcers with a fierce bark. There you have it, some of the animal heroes that saved human lives. Which one left you speechless? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.